everyone. Welcome. This is Wednesday sessions. Hope everyone is doing good, guys. All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hi. Hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Crypto Analysis channel by Dragon Blue 30. All right, guys. Okay. As usual, we'll be trying to see the Bitcoin and the gold market, what's happening around. Right, guys. Okay. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hi. Hello. Hey. Welcome, everyone. Hope everyone is doing good, guys. Welcome. Hey. सब मजा आ रहा है, guys? कैसे चल रहा है, everyone, guys? Welcome. Hi. Hello, guys. Hey. Okay. So without wasting time, guys, we'll start with our analysis, right, guys? Okay. So before we go with the analysis, right? So just resume on yesterday's plans, right? Yesterday we are planning one long positions on upper side. So later on, I told you all we got a big short position from the top, right? Which was like exactly went that way, right? If you have planned, if you have watched my live streaming yesterday, you must be in a good benefits, right? Okay. So whatever we do, right, guys, is nothing much financial advice. Make your own research before you move in, right, guys, so that you guys don't get bashed off, right? Okay. So whatever you do, you try to make your own analysis decisions. Okay, guys. All right. I'm over here to help you all to understand the market, right? Okay, guys. So far so cool, guys. Hope everyone is doing good. Okay, welcome everyone. Hi. Hello. Okay, so where is Bitcoin now, right, guys? Okay, in a 4 hours time frame, we have seen a big bullish move on upper side, right? Market have tried to break out on upper side, all right, and on a daily time frame as well, market have closed its retest on upper side, right? And we must be having one retest that might be given in the coming weekends, right? Okay, so we might like to see one more retest coming down Bitcoin all the way towards the zone and trying to push go for, if it is a real breakout, right, trying to push a very big on upper side that can be seen in the coming days, right, guys? Okay, so this is on a daily time frame. We can see a daily time frame is a big bullish, right, guys? Okay, and we can see there is a on yesterday's plan, right? So market have closed below the market have crossed below the previous day low, and which is making a daily time frame a time being for a small time being for the bearish side. All right, we have seen that one, right, guys? Okay, and on a so this is the level whereby the market have turned out for the bearish, right, on a daily time frame. Okay, so good reversal we can see on a quick reversal on a downside pullback we can see on a downside on a Bitcoin, right? Okay, so market have tried to break down below this levels, right, on downside, right, on a daily time frame as well as on a 4 hours time frame. We can see that the market have already broken down towards the downside, right? Okay, in fact, what I was waiting for is like one more retest from the top before we go all the way towards the downside for a bigger retest on the downside. This is what I'm expecting for the Bitcoin, right? Okay, guys, so maybe going back to this levels, right, playing around, right, something like this. Okay, so maybe this something like this retest can be done in this level. So this is what I'm feeling right now on a 4 hours time frame, guys. All right, nothing much financial advice. Make your own research, guys. All right, so whatever you do, you try to analyze your situations or whatever it is, right? So I'm expecting a small retest on the upper side right now. All right, so for that one, we must go on a smaller time frame and see whether it is doing that retest or not, right? Okay. So for that one, market needs to go up and cross cross above these levels, right? Okay. So one more retest. I might like to see the Bitcoin again flying around on upper side, maybe till Friday or Saturday, right? Okay. So this is what I'm expecting right now on a Bitcoin, right? So market have totally broken down on the downside, right? So low in this levels is only this one, right? We have a low in this level, so right, market is right at the middle right now. Okay, guys, so will it give the retest on the upper side or not, right? So this is the question. All right, guys, if it gives, we will be trying to plan one long positions on upper side, right, guys? Okay. Hi trader W6S, right? Okay, guys, so one retest is left on upper side whereby the market might like to do that one, all right, before it closes towards the goes all the way towards the downside, almost 62 to 61,000 on a downside, right, guys? Okay, so this is what I'm feeling. The market might not like to go directly towards the downside, right? In fact, we cannot ignore that levels as well, right? So we are looking at the levels whereby we are able to close below these levels or not, right? So we are expecting one more time a retest on upper side. Market have broken down totally on the downside, right, guys, making a bearish move towards the downside, right? सर जी कैसे हो? ठीक हूँ भाईजान, आप कैसे हो? बिका बिखा भा भाई Kumar. All right. Okay, guys. So this is what I'm feeling right now. All right. So for that one, we must look at the positions whereby we can get a long positions or not, right? Okay. At the same time, we must be looking at the levels whereby the Bitcoin can move on a downside or not, right, guys? Okay. So this is the level whereby the market again can do a small retest on upper side, whereby, okay, if it happens to get give it, you are getting a good long positions on upper side, right, guys? Okay, so nothing much financial advice, but we make sure that we are looking into this levels as well at the same time, right? Okay, so market have totally gone for the bearish right now, right? So we have seen yesterday, I told you all we can get a one short position from here. If you have taken my live stream as seriously, you must have got a good benefits from there, right, guys? Okay, so big one small long on upper side and getting a rejection for possible from here, right? So which means that market try to break out on upper side in this levels. If you do try to resume this whatever you have done yesterday, right, market try to break out on upper side and got a rejections on the retest and drop all the way towards the downside. That's all what it have happened, right, on this morning, right? Okay, guys, so those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, all right, guys, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday session. Saturday and Sunday, of course, we we spend a good time together, right? Okay, guys, in fact, we have a bearish move, bearish levels in this level as well, right? So market have tried to break down below this levels, right? Market might like to try one more time in this level as well, right? So whereby market will so before it moves up, right, so it might like to come down to till this levels as well, 64,400 zones, right? Okay, this is what we feel right now. All right, at the same time, it is important for us to study these levels, right? Okay, market have tried to break down towards the downside from these levels, right? And in fact, if it happens to break out on upper side, you're getting one good move on upper side as well, right? Okay. At the same time, market have tried to make a small bearish move in this level. This is retesting it one more time, right? Okay, guys, for the scalpers, you might like to get, in fact, you might like to get one good scalping on upper side, right? If it happens to give you all, right? Okay, so it may play around, guys, it may play around. Okay, and aggressively, if you're planning for one scalpings, you might like to get one long scalpings in this levels on upper side, right? $65,397 can be traced on upper side, right? Okay, this is what I feel for now on a 5 minutes time frame. Okay, why market have tried to break out towards the downside, and this is got a rejection from this levels, right? Okay, so this retest got, it broke out towards the downside and the rejection got a I mean like market got a rejection in this levels, right? Okay, because of that one, for the scalpers, you might like to get one long move on upper side, right? It may play around a bit, right? But I think it should be giving you aggressively or one long move, right? Okay, like yesterday what we have done, right, guys? Okay. Market have what you have seen on a 5 minutes time frame, guys. Market try to close below this levels, right? Market try to break down below this levels. Okay, it broke down and the retest got failed, and it is coming down on your zone again, right? So you must be having a one TPs in this levels, right, whereby you will be booking one profits, right? Okay, so TP1 over here and TP2 on upper side, right? Okay, so this is what you can do for the scalpings on upper side, right, guys? Okay, in fact, if it happens to give you all a good long positions from this levels, well and good, right? You will be testing whether you'll be observing whether the market is getting a rejection from this level or not, right, guys? Okay, if it happens to hold on a breakout on upper side, hold on upper side, that's a good long for you, all right? But in fact, if it happens to get rejection, one more drop can be seen towards this level, $64,300, right? Okay, guys, this is what we can expect right now, all right? Let's see whether it respects this one or not, right, guys? Okay, So one long scalping can be seen in these levels aggressively, might like to play around and give you aggressively on upper side, right? Okay, guys, so far so cool. Don't get confused, right? So overall we are checking on the levels whereby we can get a retest from the top, right, guys? Okay, so overall we are checking on the levels whereby we get a retest from the top in this levels, right? Okay, guys, and downside, if it happens to break down below this level, we will be expecting the price to fall to $63,796 on the downside, right? Okay, before we fall all the way towards downside, it is my expectation that market might like to give one retest on upper side, whereby market might like to push you towards the upper side one more time, right, guys? Okay, this is what I feel. All right, okay, not a financial advice, make your research. All right, guys, okay. सर आप कहाँ से हो? मैं भूटान से हूँ, brother. I'm from Bhutan. Or all right, guys, the dragon from Bhutan, you can call me dragon. All right. So if it happens to break through on upper side, you might like to get a big targets on upper side, right? Okay, at the same time we must not ignore the gold also during the weekdays, right? Okay, guys, those who are interested for the gold, we must see on the gold as well what's happening with the gold, right, guys? Okay. Gold, 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 gold. Okay, manage your own risks, right, guys? Plan accordingly, right, guys? Okay, so market on a gold little bit sideways, all right. Little bit sideways, whereby market have not tried to clear out again, trying to make one uh squeeze levels in this levels for the gold, right? Okay, guys, for the gold it is trying to make some squeeze levels triangle, right? Market is not able to decide which side it should be moving, right, guys? Okay, so most probably what I think is market might like to go to this levels for the gold as well, right? So most probably from here to this level, check this level and try to come down to this levels, right? Okay, so maybe this can be expected on a gold, right? But now you cannot do anything in a gold for the scalpers. You must wait for this levels or this levels, right? Okay, for the good moves. All right, in fact, if it happens to give you all the moves, all right, guys. Otherwise market is forming a swing squeeze in this levels for the gold, right? Overall we see that the market have tried to regain a little bit on upper side, all right, on a gold. We have seen a small move on a gold on upper side, guys. Okay, so most probably market might like to go till this level or this levels and try to drop you a little bit towards the downside, right? Okay, so we can expect one drop from here. All right, this levels or this levels, all right, for the gold. Okay, guys, this is what we can do on a gold, right? And you observe whether the market is firstly coming towards the downside or trying to move on upper side. It is on 15 minutes time frame, we can see that the market is forming a squeeze triangle, right, guys? Symmetrical triangles, right? Okay. Let me try to give you all the watermark as well, so that those people who are aggressively, okay, guys. This is on 1 hour time frame, all right. So market is squeezing it. Most of the stop loss is going to be heated in this levels. Just try to be careful for the gold in this levels, right? Okay, so either wait for this levels on a move on upper side and try to see whether it is trying to break down or not, right? If it comes down below this levels, right? If it happens to break below this levels, you will get a good bearish move on upcoming days on a gold, all right? So below this level, again, one bearish move, right? Okay, why? Because market have already tried to break down towards the downside. Okay, so if it is not able to push on upper side, right, which means that it have already broken out on upper side as well, right, guys? This is what you can see in this levels, right? Market have tried to break out on upper side, all right. It is breaking out again on upper side, right? Okay, if it happens to break out and if it gets rejection from the certain levels, from this levels or this levels, right, and not able to close on upper side, that means you are getting a good bearish move one more time towards the downside, right? On a downside phase, we can see that a price is on a gold, right? So most probably Market have left one retest on upper side, empty as well on a gold, right? This is what we have seen. Market have done a small retest, but it couldn't do all the retest from the top, right? Okay, guys, 1 2 3, right? So for now we might like to expect gold to move on upper side a little bit, right? Okay, guys. BT, all right, got stuck with the TP1, all right. So this is exactly hitting the TP1 for the scalpers, right, guys, and this levels. Okay, so most probably, let's try to see whether it plays around a little bit. All right, so what the BT is doing, market have tried to break down. So to move on upper side, right, for the BT, right, so it might like to go something like this and break out on upper side, right? Okay, so let's see whether it does that one or not, right? At least we need to retest this level one more time, $65,405, right, on upper side. And if it happens to give you a small rejection, you might like to see again a small drop on a downside. If it happens to pass through on upper side, you'll get a good move on upper side, right? Okay, those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, all right, guys, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? Okay, those who are aggressive scalpers, you are getting a good moves on upper side. BT is moving well, right? As soon as I give you all the setups, right, from these levels, right? So it is have given 0.41 percentage on upper side, which is well and good, right? Not bad, not bad at all. So simple concept, we have used it in this levels. Market try to break out towards the downside, right? And it is not able to pass through the retest on a downside, right? So on the opposite way, it went up and tried to break out from the resistance previously support, right? We entered over there and tried to scalp a little bit on the side, right? Okay, this is what we are doing in this levels, right? Okay. So far so cool, guys. All right, so far so cool. So if the BT happens to come for the retest, right, guys, okay, towards the downside from this levels, right, the retest level is staying at one, my retest level is a little bit towards the downside. Again, it might like to come to $64,396 if it happens to come for the retest, good retest on the downside. Again, we'll activate one. After finishing the retest, it will be very nice to go for a good longs on upper side, but at the same time, I'm expecting a BT to give a little bit move on upper side in this level. All right. Okay, let's wait, try to wait in this levels, right? Okay, so we'll observe this level will give you a breakthrough on upper side or not. All right, right now it on a 1 minute time frame, if you happen to see it, right, it have already broken out on upper side, right? Once swap is given, right, you're waiting for the price to go back and try to close above this levels for one more move, all right, on upper side, right, to this level. All right, guys. Okay, so let's see whether it is doing that one or not on upper side. Okay, small reversal we are expecting on upper side. Okay, guys. Let's get back to the 5 minutes. You need to have patience in this level, right? So now your observation will be whether the Bitcoin is able to break through this level or not on upper side, right? Right now it is doing a small retest. Let's wait for this whether it gets rejection from this level and drops down or get through on upper side. Okay, so need to have a patience a little bit. Okay, guys. So market might like to, it can come up to these levels and try to fake out the shots as well, right? Okay, and long ones as well. Okay, it might like to close in these levels and it can push you, swap you on upper side, right? Okay, so this is what we can expect in these levels, right? Okay, guys, so overall we are looking for the big retest on the upper side, right? Those who are looking for an aggressive move, right, on upper side, one retest is left, we will be observing whether the Bitcoin is able to give that one on for us or not, right? Okay, on upper side we have a big good retest on upper side. All right, so we need to come to these levels later on, right? But firstly, I'm expecting the price to move on upper side and come after the retest, we try to come for the downside. That will be a beautiful one, right, guys? Okay, so most probably firstly I will be expecting the price to move at least till the zone. maybe $65,694, right? Our first target is in this level for now. All right, on upper side, right? Okay, those who have attended my live stream yesterday, right, you must be having a good idea what we have been doing in these levels, right? Okay, so this setup was given yesterday only on my live stream. If you have been checking on my live stream right yesterday, okay. So it is a continuations, always continuations, right? Yesterday what we are planning, what we planned, we just planned one long positions in this levels, right? We wanted to move on this levels, but it tried to come down and swipe this levels, our stop losses in this levels, and later on it tried to go on upper side, right? So I try to open my shots from here and all the way towards this levels with my BIP people on my group, right? Okay. So this shot was also given on a live stream if you have been attentive, right? And this long was also given from certain levels if you have been attentive, right? Okay. Yesterday, if you don't believe, you can go back to my live stream yesterday and try to check whatever we have planned, right? Okay. So most probably, firstly, let's try to trace this level one more time, right? On upper side. Okay. So if it happens to break through, we might like to target $65,627 on upper side. Okay. So those who have planned from here, you need to book some profits in these levels and the rest let it flow, right? Let's see whether it is able to get breakthrough or gets rejection from this level, right, guys? Okay. So we are waiting for the price to break out from these levels. All right, so this will be seen over here, right? So 100% whatever, so it will give us the confidence to hold, right? Okay, so we'll be observing whether the market happens to go up and close above these levels or not, right? Okay, small retest you will be getting. So far so good, guys. All right, hope everyone's doing good, right? Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, guys. We are just doing a small pullback and a retest on the upper side. Okay, we are tracing that one. Understand the market, what you are doing, right? After you understand, it will be easier for you to make dollars in the trading field, right, guys? Okay, if you don't understand the market itself, it will be difficult for you to make dollars, right? So blindly trying to find the setups and trying to enter into the setups, right? It may not help you all a big, right? On a 5 minutes, you have again one retest on the downside one more time. Okay, this is what I feel. Why? You see the market have done one retest in this level. All right, one retest left. So one retest left. It might like to give next time, right? So whatever we are scalping is based on 5 minutes time, 15 minutes time frame, I guess, right? 1 minute time frame, not a 1 minute time frame. That's some 5 minutes time frame we can expect at least for our hour to move on upper side. Okay. Market happened to give you all a one good retest in this level and it is giving you all the pullback. All right, guys, we have a target, maximum target of 1.19 percentage. All right, on upper side. Okay, for the gold, right? For the gold, market is trying to squeeze you all right in these levels, right? Trying to form a squeeze triangle, right? Okay, just try to be careful whatever you are planning, right, guys? Okay, so not tradable zone for now. All right, so your observation is whether the market happens to move up on upper side and try to close above this level or not. If it happens to close on upper side from here, right? If it happens to close up on the upper side, you'll get a good move on upper side. But if it happens to get a rejection in this levels, right, and drops below this levels, you are going to get a good shots on a downside. You might like to target all the way towards the $4,185 as well, right? Okay, so most probably this level or this levels, right, you might like to look for the downside move, right? So most probably the confident shots for the gold will be this levels, those who are swing traders, right? Okay, in this levels once it happens to move up and try to come down below this levels, right? Okay, so your observations for the gold is going to be whether the market is trying to move up first or move on a downside, right? If it happens to come down over here, you'll see a big, you can expect the price to break out on upper side, all right? Okay, but in fact, if it happens to move directly on upper side, you can expect for the bearish move in the coming days, right? Okay, for the gold, all right. For the gold, guys, all right, market trying to play around in the zone for now, all right, just closed upper side, which is good for the bullish, right? Okay, market have on a 5 minutes time frame, we can see that a small retest have been done and market tried to close a little bit on upper side, okay, which is good for the bullish our long positions, all right, guys. Okay, on a BT, all right. Oh ho ho, have patience, make some dollars, all right, guys. Wait patiently, right, guys, for this level. Wait for the BT to move on upper side, right, guys? This is what we are waiting for. Okay, open the long positions from here, and we are targeting this level. And if it happens to give a little bit more, right, we might like to target this level 65,000 zones, right? Okay. Those who couldn't trace this levels from the down, right, if it happens to give you a double entry, right, again a re-entry, you can plan from the down, right? Okay, you don't try to plan your longs. You might like to get sometimes, but it is going to be a little bit risky, right? So you are right at the resistance, and if it breaks through, that's a good, if there is a good breakouts, right, if it's able to give you a swap, well and good, right? 0.85, 0.5%, you can get it on the side. Accordingly you can plan, right, guys? Okay. If you are looking back on the 1 minute time frame, right, 1 minute time frame seems to be a little bit fishy in this level, right? Market tried to break down a small on the downside, you're getting a re-entry for those who have missed the first entry from this level, right? For those who have entered from here, you might like to book some profit in this levels, right? Okay, for those who are waiting for the second entry, right, you'll be getting your second entry. Going for a direct liquidations. Market try to retest this level on 1 minute time frame. If it breaks through, you will get a quick swap on upper side. Those who couldn't get an entry, you might like to wait a little bit, okay, guys. Those who are waiting for the second entry, you might like to wait a little bit. You'll get it on a 1 minute time frame. It is showing you all a bearish, little bit bearish, okay. So most probably, so what the market have done in a 1 minute time frame is, oh, it's not that bearish, okay. The market have just tried to close a little bit on a downside, right? Okay, so market might like to give you a one breakout below these levels, right, on a 1 minute time frame. All right. So you will get a second entry as well, I guess, most probably. Let's see. If you get second entry, you can plan it, right? Okay, for the longs. Basically in a 1 minute time frame. Okay, 5 minutes time frame. So market is trying already have broken out on the upper side, right? So we are waiting for the retest to give you a quick swap on upper side, right? Let's wait, guys. Have patience. Market have tried to break down below these levels, right? Retest it, and it got rejection on 5 minutes. In this level, guys, all right. Market have tried to create a one low, all right. Firstly, market tried to break out, all right, and a small retest was given, and it confirmed the retest, whereby you got a good move on the downside, right? Okay. At the same time, what you are doing is at this level, all right, you are testing on 5 minutes time frame whether it is able to pass through on upper side or not, right? If it keeps breaking it out on upper side, well and good, right? Okay. So that later on, giving a small pullback on upper downside, you might like to get a good move on upper side, okay. Have patience, all right, guys. Those who are planning on a long positions, those who want to go for the re-entry, wait. If you couldn't trace this levels, wait, okay, you'll get it. तेरी मेरी जिंदगी में क्या जाना। So what you're looking for, guys, all right, on upper side right now it have got a rejection, right? It might like to get a repeated rejection. It will try again and again, right? So if it happens to come down towards the downside, you might like to see again the market moving towards this level one more time, keep breaking down below this levels, right? Okay, so people will start planning shots below this level, right? So they will wait for the shot below this levels, right, guys? Okay, if it breaks through, right, and market will try to again retest again and again, right? That time you'll get a re-entry and try to plan for an upper side, right? Okay. Those who are late, all right, let's see anyways what the market is going to do. नींद चुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम, तूने तूने दिल चुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम. दिल चुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम, तूने तूने. Patience, okay, guys, patience. Those who have already planned, right? Your long positions, right? Already entered your long positions. You need to have patience, lots of patience in this level. All right. You're waiting for the pullback. Okay. So in this level, guys, it might like to give you a breakout on upper side, right? In this level for the shots, those who are planning for the shots, right, you must wait for the price whether it goes up to this level and get rejection from this level or this levels, all right? If it happens to get rejection and if it happens to hold below, then you can plan for the shots, all right? But in fact, if it happens to fake you out and swap you, right, again you can plan your further long on upper side. Okay, guys, upper side you might like to target $66,120 on upper side. Okay. So this level is so important. Why? Because this is the support that you have, previous support, all right? If it happens to hold on upper side, well and good for the longs, right? They can go extend their longs a little bit on upper side, right? Okay, so if it happens to get rejection from these levels, right, and if it happens to get rejection, then you can plan your small scalp on a downside for the shots, all right? So overall, I'm looking back on upper side, okay, to do the retest from the top, right, guys? Okay, those who are so overall what I'm expecting is MSS in this levels, right? Okay, whereby market people start buying in this levels, right? People brought it in this levels, right? Again, people brought it in this levels, right? Whereby market tried to take them out, right? Yesterday, all right. So for yesterday we are buying it just for the scalpings only. You see there are lots of fake outs, right, in this level, right? Market tried to fake you out, so people brought it in this level, so market will try to take them out, right? And later on so their stop losses is gone, right? They would have stop losses in these levels. They will try to, market might like to liquidate them as well, right? Play around and go back and join the trend one more time, right? That can be a good retest for an upper side, right? So most probably, so for rest of the week, right, rest of the 3 days, right, you might like to see the Bitcoin again rising on upper side to test whatever it have on upper side, right, guys? Okay, so it might like to test one more time on upper side. Okay. Those who are aggressively looking for the longs, right? If you're not able to understand what I'm planning in this levels, right? Okay, guys. So Mhm. Mhm. So in this level, it might like to play around a bit. All right, it will try to fake you out, and again, more things will can be possible in this levels, right? Market might like to take you out as well, right? And later on, it needs to go back to retest this level one more time. All right, guys. Okay, market needs to go back. In fact, market doesn't gives any retest and it tries to drop. That's a different story. But in fact, I'm feeling that market needs to retest one more time from the top, right? तेरी मेरी जिंदगी में क्या है? 2%. So, guys, in this level, all right. In fact, if the market is not able to get a rejection in these levels, all right, rejection and try to throw on a downside from this level, if it is not able to throw, guys, and if it happens to go up and stay above, you'll get a target till this levels on upper side. Okay, it may not be directly moving in upper side, it will play around, right? But in fact, if it happens to go back to retest this level and holds on upper side, we are going back for the retest one more time. All right, if it happens to get rejections from this level and try to drop, then no, there the it may like to go back again. But and if it happens to close below this level, all right, if it happens to get rejection from this level and close below this levels, right, you might be getting a down good move on a downside, right? But so while going an upper side, right, okay, if it happens to get a if it is not getting a rejection from these levels, right, you might like to get a big targets on upper side. That's going to be 2.2126 percentage on upper side. So you must observe. So I'm not giving you hope, right? But in fact, if the market wants to try one more time on upper side, right, okay, so for the retest, right, you might like to get a $66,309 on upper side, right, if it happens to get breakthrough on upper side. Okay, right now market have already broken towards the downside, making a bearish, right? Okay, so our thing is, right, okay, so your observation is in this level, right, guys? Okay, you are going to observe in this level whether the market will try to break through on upper side, or it gets rejection from those levels, right? Okay, it might like to change, your target might like to change, right, if it happens to give you a rejection from those levels and try to drop, right? But if it happens to hold on upper side, you might like to get a target till this levels on upper side. Okay, guys, this is what I feel. All right. So if it is giving you big targets, then you might like to see an upper side move. Okay, guys. So let's observe whether the market is trying to go for I mean, like, I'm expecting right now market to go for the retest in these levels, right? Okay, if it breaks through, if it gets rejection, big bearish move on a downside, no options, right? But in fact, if it happens to give you all a big move on upper side and holds a bob, that's going to be a crazy move on upper side, right? Okay, so you are going to get a 2.28 percentage on upper side. Okay, guys, so you must observe in this levels even if you don't have any profits. Like, if you have not booked profit, it's you make sure you book some profits in this levels, right? And rest, if you wanted to hold with a stop loss at the entry, you might like to hold on upper side, right? Okay. चुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम तूने तूने ओ दिल चुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम तूने Those who have missed their trade from this level, don't worry, okay, guys. All right, those who wanted to scalp it. So main aim for us today is to reach in this level, whatever the thing is in this downside. Okay, you're ignoring that one, right? Most it might like to play around, all right. So give you it might like to play around, fake you around in this zone, give you a small move on a downside as well. Whatever it does, right? Our main aim is to reach in this level. That's all, right, guys, for today. All right. So in this levels, we'll be observing whether the market breaks through on upper side or not. That's all. Okay, guys. Main aim is to that one. All right, so aggressively. All right, so when we can get failed, all right, in this long positions, right? So our thing is we always look for the possibilities how to get to our targets only. So how we should know that when we can get failed, right, guys? Okay, when we can get failed, right, market tries to come down, all right, it might, right, it might like to come down, right, and to this levels, right, okay, hitting our stop losses, right, okay. If it happens to come down, it might like to come down as well, so a small move on the downside, right, and again trying to fake out the shots and trying to move on upper side, that's also possible, right? So all the possibilities when we can get failed is, right, so if the market happens to come down, okay, this positions, right, if it happens to come down and holds below this levels, right, throws you downside, then immediately as soon as you see there is a small pullback and trying to throw you on a downside, all right, in this levels, you must exit your long positions, those who are planning for a big longs and upper side, right, okay. So this is what we can do in this level, those who are planning very big and upper side, right, okay. If it happens to get rejection from these levels, right, it can come down as well, right, okay. So this is the level whereby it is very important for you all, right, okay. This levels one retest, small retests have been done already, but if it happens to go for this retest, right. Chill. Hey Zavod, how are you? Zavod, how are you? Doing good, Zavod? You're doing good? Zavod, how's the things? Everything is okay? Everything getting good? So when it play around a bit, all right, market might like to again come down to retest this level, all right, which means like what I mean to say is market might like to come down and act as if it closes below this levels and try to invite the shorts one, whereby shorts are going to get in and it might like to push up on upper side, right? But if it is not a fake out moves, then the longs will get killed over there, right? So those who are waiting for the re-entry, right, those who have not traced this entry previously, right, so while it is coming down, right, while it is coming down, so downside you are not focusing it, right, downside whatever it is goes, right, you're not focusing it if you're waiting for the long side, okay, guys, wherever it goes you are not focusing it. What you will be focusing is waiting for the price to, once it tries to come up on a this levels, you can activate long positions and try to go on upper side. if you're waiting for a good moves on upper side, right? Okay. This is what you can do. Inverted head and shoulder pattern. This inverted head and shoulder pattern, guys, all right, either it will give you a good moves on upper side, right, or it is going to give you a big liquidations on the downside. But I don't expect any liquidations right now. But in fact, if it happens to give us the liquidations, then that's so boring for us, right? One possibility is there, moving on upper side from this level, all right. Otherwise, market needs to wait a little bit, all right. I'd like to play around one more time, right? Small liquidations. This is also possible. Okay. So whatever it does, right, guys. So main aim is to reach in this level. That's all. In this levels, it might like to go down. Whatever it does, try to create a fake out moves like yesterday, right? Whatever it does, right, on the downside. Okay. Our main aim is to just to reach this level firstly and try to retest this level and get breakthrough on upper side or get rejection from this level, right? Okay. So let's try to observe that one. Very good. All right, thank you. And you, I'm good too. So what? I'm good. I'm good. Was just playing some football today, so a little bit tired, but I'm good. Good energy in the market right now. Those levels, right? It's also possible, guys. All right. What it can do is, all right, so if it happens to directly break out on this level, if it gets rejection from this level, all right, so this is also possible, dropping down to this levels. All right, if it gets rejection, guys, if it break through, well and good. If it gets rejections, all right, it is also possible something like this, right? $64,442, right? And again rising on upper side. So overall what we are looking is firstly trying to reach in these levels, right? Book 50% of your profits, more than 50%. If you are scalpers, you need to get out of from here. If you are holders, right, so if you wanted to really hold, right, you might like to hold till $66,307 on upper side as well. All right. Okay. So let's see from here whether the market gets rejection or not. If it gets rejection, that you are throwing to those levels. All right. Again, longs will be activated and you are going to that levels, right? Okay, so market may not be able to give you all a direct move on upper side, right? Direct big profits, but if it happens to plan this way, so accordingly you can plan if the market happens to get rejection from this level. All right. Okay, if the market happens to get rejection from these levels, you can plan accordingly. If it breaks through, well and good, you can keep holding an upper side, right? If it happens to get rejection while coming down, right, again I might like to go for the one long moves in these levels, right? Okay, again trying to move an upper side one more time, right? Okay, guys, New York is open or not yet? You these days I'm not looking for the New York. All right, let's try to see. All right, it's not yet open, right? It's not yet open right now. It just opened right now. All right. So New York sessions, if it gives a pump, well and good. If it gives a dump, that's very boring, right? It's going to hit our stop losses, right, guys? Those who have planned from here, you need to book one profit TP1 in this level, guys. Okay. So overall, I'm looking for the generally an upper side retest, right? Before that one, it might like to give you a small drop. All those things can happen, right? Okay. Just opened, right? New York sessions just opened right now. Okay. So this level is going to be very important, guys, whether we are getting a one good retest on the downside or we are getting breakthrough from the here on upper side. Okay. New York just opened it, right? New York is opening right now. Come on, New York, try to give a big pump on upper side. Possibilities I'm explaining you all, guys. Okay. From here, if it gets rejection, you're getting back to $64,469. If it happens to get breakthrough, you're going back to $66,364. All right, guys. Okay. So those who have planned with me from here, you need to book some profit in this level, right? And rest, if it breaks through, well and good. If it doesn't break through, we come back to this level again. We plan it long above these levels while going on upper side. Okay. Second entry. Okay, second entry and go on upper side. The rest below this level, you are doing nothing, right? It might like to crash all the way towards downside as well. So below this levels, right, 0.73 percentage, you're doing nothing. Okay. If it happens to come up again, then only we can plan long and try to go on upper side. So just giving you the possible moves in this level right now. All right. Okay. It is possible. We cannot say impossible as well. Sometimes New York sessions big dump or big pump like supersonic movement, right? Okay, I'm observing the New York sessions. Yesterday I wasn't there on the live right at this time, so I missed the New York sessions, right? Let's try to observe whether the New York sessions gives us good moves on upper side or not, right? So generally, what I'm waiting is waiting for the retest on upper side. Okay. 'Not able to break through again, got rejection. At least I will be expecting these levels firstly. 1442. God. So this level is important for now. Okay, guys, just try to don't ignore these levels, right? From here, if it breaks through, well and good, right? If it doesn't break through, you're getting a dump towards downside one more time. Don't get confused, guys, in this levels, right? So this is the one move towards this level. We are observing whether the market is breaking through this levels on upper side or not. If it doesn't, if it gets rejection from this level, we'll be expecting price to move to this levels, right? If it gets through from here on, it will be directly targeting towards $66,338 on upper side. Okay. If it's getting rejection, we will be expecting price to move towards $64,425, right? And again, trying to move on upper side. All right. Okay. Lovely. 0.82 percentage, right? Swoop up. 0.65, right? You observe whether the market breaks through this level or not. If it breaks through, cool, right? नींद चुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम तूने तूने Patience, guys, patience. Okay. Those who are scalpers, you might like to shift your stop losses in the zone, right, guys? Okay. So if the market happens to get rejection from these levels, right? So maybe at entry, you try to get out, right? Once again, try to come up on upper side. You will activate your long position from here and try to move on upper side. That's all, right? Okay. If it happens to get reaction from here, if it happens to break through on upper side, keep holding on upper side. That can be okay for you all, right? Superb. 0.8 percentage done, guys. Congratulations, those who have taken seriously. Those who have not taken it, I don't know, right? It's up to you. Nothing much financial advice. Make your own research before you move in, right, guys? Okay. Wednesday, Wednesday. Today, New York gave you all a big bump, right? Not bad. You might like to have a stop loss at entry. Those who are scalping, right, guys? Okay. Rest. If you're holders, it's up to you how you want it to hold till this levels, right? Okay. But from the certain levels, right, from certain levels, if it happens to continue towards the downside, you need to close your holding trades as well. So basically below $64,000, you must be having a stop losses for those who are holding very big on upper side. मिचुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम तूने तूने Superb. You must book some profit in this levels, guys. Okay. If it is getting a rejection from this level, it has a chances of swapping you towards the 64,000. Now it is becoming around $64,380, right? If it gets through, well and good. Superb for you all. Don't get confused now, guys. Okay, in this level, so many arrows looking that you don't get confused. I'm trying to explain you all what is the possibilities here in this level. Okay. So at least our target gets filled, right? So firstly, our target is this levels, right? It's filled now, superb, right? From here, whether it wants to continue on upper side or get a rejection on downside, two options Bitcoin have. It can do the both ways, all right? I cannot say directly. Okay, it can go on upper side. Okay, has a two possibilities, all right? Can get you need to book some profit in this levels, right? And rest if it happens to get rejections from here, right, then it might like to come to this levels, right? If it breaks through and holds an upper side, you will get an upper side 66,300. That's going to be 2.26 percentage on upper side, right? Those who are serious about trading, right? Two things it can happen. What you think, guys? Will it break it up on upper side or not? Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? Every day I come on a live, right? You can catch me and always, right? Okay, guys. So our observations, those who wanted to hold until this levels, right? So waiting whether it will break out on upper side or not, you book some profits, move your stop loss at entry and just hold, right? That can be one possibles, right? Okay. If it is not able to break through an upper side, gets a repeated rejection from these levels and trying to throw the price towards this levels, right, then you have already booked some profits. You won't have any regrets, right? Okay, that's not small, guys. All right, so this is almost 0.82 percentage on upper side. 0.82 percentage done. I cannot directly aggressively plan shots from here as well. All right, okay, there is a risk. Book some profits, guys, in this level. Nothing much financial advice though, guys. Right, guys. Okay. So if it happens to come to this level, I'm going to operate another long positions from here, right? I'll be waiting for one long positions if it happens to get rejection from these levels, right? And I will try to trace these levels on upper side. Most probably the confident will be in this levels, right? Moving on upper side one more time while going on a downside, we can do nothing, right? Because this is a risky level. In fact, if it happens to get rejection from this levels, right? Okay. Otherwise, we can keep holding an upper side. I don't think it will be risky, right? Lovely BT, come on, break it, come on, right? Let's see. What you think, guys? Will it break it up or not? 65.8. Yeah, TP. All right, that's cool. Let's see if it breaks out on upper side or not. Luca, hi Luca, and a good trader. Yeah. Let's see, bro. All right, let's see, let's see. So this trade was given yesterday only, guys. I gave you all yesterday only this trade. Okay, if you have been watching me from yesterday, right? Okay, this levels and the one shot was expected from this levels, right? Yesterday, what we have been planning one shots from here, right? I told you there will be one shots towards the downside, all right? Yesterday, right? And we were planning yesterday one long from here, right? But in fact, that long was too boring, right? So yesterday, right? We are planning one long from here, right? That's just continuations of yesterday. So yesterday only I have given you the setups on upper side, right? If you are there with me yesterday, okay. But in fact, I did this one with my VIP people, right? So this morning only the target got filled, right? All again, I started my long position from here on upper side. Excuse me. Mhm. Maybe later, right? Come on, BD, 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 BT, 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 Getting one more rejection. Your target is filled for the scalpers. Okay, so from here, I also don't know whether the market will push up or get a rejection and jump you all the way towards downside. All right. If it gets you on upper side, you 50%, you have already booked profits, well and good, right? If it doesn't, then it might like to drop. For the scalpers, if you don't want to wait, don't want to take risks, right? This is your target, that's all. For gold, it is squeezing at this level, right, guys? Okay, it needs to go back. If it breaks out and reaches this level and get a rejection, you can wait for one shots in this level. All right, and target is 3.3% towards downside. Getting rejection. Let's try to go for a 1 minute time frame and try to see whether it is what it is doing. Then retest. Again has a chances of breaking out. Retest is incomplete right now for the smaller 1 minute time frame. Small pullback can be seen in this levels, right? And again, it has chances of breaking down. Chances of again trying one more time. Nice rejection. Let's try to study this one. Okay, nice fall. Should play around in the zone a little bit, right? And again, try to target $65,684 on the upper side. Friday, Morocco versus Scotland World Cup. Don't miss the match. All right, Luca. All right, Luca, you are from Morocco, right? Morocco. Okay, watch that one tonight. Tonight I will be watching, right? 1 a.m. One more move is left, guys, for the scalpers as well. Let's see whether it gives or not. Okay, okay, Luca. I'm going to watch that one Friday. Friday. So 1 minute time frame, guys. On a 1 minute time frame, what the market is doing is right. It is breaking out below, all right, which means that later on market might like to come down one more time. Okay, 2 3. All right, from this level market is going up again. All right, this level or this level, right, for the scalpers. So guys, next plan will be right, so we'll be observing whether the market happens to hold above this level or not, right? $65,393. All right, if it gets a rejection and drops till this level, again I'm going to plan one long and try to move on upper side. That's going to be around $66,329, right? Okay. If it passes through and stays above, well and good, I'll be tracing this level. That's all, right? Okay, for now market needs to come down and try to get rejection from those levels, right? And try to move one more time on upper side, right? Okay, let me delete this one. So I'll be expecting market to do one long again from these levels, right? Let me attend this call. I was just talking with one of friend. Can we go towards 68K? So, all right, we'll see it. Yes, so there. All right, 68K, bro. Let's see. All right, let's see whether the market happens to hold above this level or not. Right. I'm expecting the Bitcoin to should before it gives you the drops towards the downside, it should go to 68 to 69K. All right. Okay, before it comes back to 61 or $62,000, right? But it will depend, guys. All right, I cannot directly say that. All right, but one retest is left whereby Bitcoin has a chances of going back to, all right, going back to, so maybe 68 or $69,000. It will depend on how long the Bitcoin is going to take time in these levels, right? Okay, and whether it gets rejection, breakthrough, or downside. All right, so it will depend, brother. Okay, I cannot say directly, but one thing is, one retest is left whereby the Bitcoin have left some traces for you all, whereby it is still giving you hope for the Bitcoin to rise up one more time. All right, so till where the retest is going to be, but the thing is, the Bitcoin have left some traces on upper side, whereby the Bitcoin can again has a chances, good chances for you all to rise all the way to a 68 to $69,000 on upper side. Okay, it is not financial advice. All right, I'm not a financial advisor. All right, certified financial advisor. Make your own research, right, guys? Okay, but Bitcoin have left you all one trace whereby the Bitcoin can do one retest from the top, whereby you might like to see that thing coming in coming days, right? But we make sure that Bitcoin is going breaking up, right? Getting a rejection from this for that one also. I'm trying for that one only, all right? I'm observing for that one, right? So for that one, Bitcoin shouldn't go below $64,344. All right. If it happens to settle below $64,344 towards the downside, you might like to see a big crash on a downside. All right. And later on only you will see a price rising. But in fact, if the market is able to hold above $64,324, I'm having expectation to go back for the retest one more time on upper side, right? Okay, and after the retest, it will be decided whether it is going to towards the downside or again trying to plan on upper side. All right, guys. Okay, so meanwhile, what we can think is right now, all right, so this today's level, today's move will also give you some directions whether you should hold for 68K or not. All right, so if it happens to can break out on upper side and hold on upper side, you might if there is a good chances of going on upper side. All right, one more time, and next level is $66,346. You observe in this level whether market will be able to hold above this level or not. If it gets rejection from there, then the small crash can be seen, right? And it will be like it will, I cannot say directly, but it will be depending on that one, right, guys? Okay. Let's see whether the Bitcoin have given you a breakouts on upper side, guys. That's crazy, lovely one, right, guys? Okay, so let's see whether the market is able to hold above these levels or not, right? So exactly. Okay, if it happens to get rejection from these levels, then you might like to see a drop towards downside. If it happens to hold above, well and good, you are going back one more time to $6,300 on upper side, right? Should we trade? Can we go towards 66? Should we trade during the news? So actually, seriously, guys, all right, I'm not I'm not making out whatever I'm saying. All right. Seriously, I don't depend on news at all right, so whatever I'm trading is totally on my technical analysis only. All right, okay, I never depend on the news, right? If it happens to bash off because of the news, I will be having a stop loss and I get out that one. All right, if the news is towards my directions, that's well and good, right? That's all. Okay, I never depend on the news, right? Okay, so I don't know whether the news, when is the news coming or not as well. All right, this is the serious thing. Okay, guys. So okay, now one level that I have told you all. is being completed, right, guys? Okay, so it couldn't pass, give you a big pump on upper side. All right, so the level that I've told you, all right. Okay, from here the market is going on upper side, right? Small level is given, right, for you all. It couldn't give you a very big, right, but one small level is given, right? So if it happens to drop, all right, firstly my entry, okay, and next is towards the this zone, guys. All right, so you might like to expect these levels, right? So you observe whether the market is able to, a small breakout on 1 minute time frame is given, right? Whether the market is able to push one more time on upper side or not. And while pushing on upper side, it should hold up on upper side and push up on upper side. If it gets a rejection from this level, you will see again a big drop towards downside one more time. All right. So this level is so critical for you all, those who are going for the long side, as well as those who are on the shorter side, right? If you are taking a trading journey as serious thing, whatever I'm saying over here is not a nonsense. All right. Whatever I'm saying is for your benefit only. If you are able to take advantage, that's well and good. If it's not interested, right, it's up to you all, right? So whatever you wanted to plan, right? Okay, guys. All right, guys. So lots of things have happened, right, in the coming days, the recent days, right? So nothing much to worry, all right? So whether the market is going all the way towards $40,000 or all the way towards the $200,000, it doesn't make differences. Just the thing is, you need to know when to take advantage, when to get setups, right? When to get a opportunity. That's more important, I feel, right? Okay, so nothing much to worry, right, guys? Okay, so if you are a swing trader, it might like to depend a little bit, right? But small move cannot shake you out, right? That's great for you all, right? Okay, for the scalpers and for the intraday traders, right, it doesn't make much differences, right? If you are trading within your zone, right, opportunities will be there. All right. You must know when to take that opportunities. That's all, right, guys? Okay, from this levels to two level, two thing can be happening, right? Either market should drop all the way towards $64,393 and push up on upper side, or what the market can do is break through in these levels and try to go on upper side. So this is why I'm saying you all those for the holders as well, you need to book some profit in these levels, right? Okay, if you're targeting 2.28 percentage on upper side. Okay, so if it happens to get rejection, then you are again coming to these levels, right? Okay, if it happens to pass through, well and good, right? That's a huge rejections right now towards the downside, right? Okay. So this level test one more time, right? Okay, so for a shorter, I'm not planning because like for shorters, it is risky for me. Okay, so I don't have a zone for the short ones, right? So I'm aggressively planning on a long side only. So whenever I'm planning shots at upper side, I try to escape one side so that I can concentrate totally on the one side only. All right, so that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching me, right? Okay, so hope that was helpful for you all. You just observe in these levels whether the market is going back one more time, all right? Okay, on upper side and trying to break through or not, right? Okay, if it's breaking through and it's still holding an upper side, you can expect a big move on upper side. If it's not able to break through, right, and you might like to expect the price to drop towards downside, right? Okay, so this in continuation with this one, we'll be trying to see tomorrow, right? Okay, so if you miss one day, again you will try to get us confusion over there, right? If you are totally dedicated to whatever I'm saying over here, right, so try to understand the market, that's all right? Okay, rest leave it to the market, right, guys? Okay, try to understand the market, the setups you will see everywhere, but it's up to you whether to take it or not, right? Okay, whether that is a risky for you or not, all right? Okay, will that give you a big money or not, right? Okay, when the money is given, are you able to make grab some dollars from the market or not, right? So whatever I'm saying over here is nothing much financial advice, right? Okay, it's for your education purpose only, right? If you're I'm just letting you to understand the market, right? If you understand the market, dollars can come every day, right? Okay, if you don't understand the market, if you are planning it blindly, it may not be very permanent, right? So today you'll get, tomorrow you'll lose it again and again. again you are coming back to the same level, right? So best thing is try to understand what the market is trying to do it, right? Retesting it, right? Breaking it out, right? And faking you out, right? So all those things, right? Getting rejections, right? All those things. Okay, those things are very important for you all, I guess, right? Okay, so news, whatever it is, right? It's actually sometimes it make differences, but for me, I never take it right for the news. I don't know whether the news is today there is news or not, tomorrow there is news or not. It doesn't. For the long holders, might make differences. For the scalpers also, right? So to get a big moves, right? They depend on the news, right? But for the news, we never know it will be the positive side news or the negative side news. So it it confused me, keeps confusing me, so I don't depend on the news, right? So every day I come on a live stream. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, all right, guys, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday session. Saturday and Sunday I spend ample of time with you all, right? So today is 0.94 percentage done, so well and good. All right, guys. Okay, so from here you just decide whether the market is trying to break out and trying to push towards upper side, or this two levels you have. One level is this one level is this levels, right? Okay, whether it is going to continue on upper side or get a rejection and continue on upper side, right? So this is what I'm hoping for now, right? Okay, guys, that's all for today. Have a good time. All right, have a good time and take care, guys. Don't overtrade. Okay, just take a few trades in a day, and I think it should be okay to make you a good profits in the coming days, right? The accumulation is more important rather than making a huge dollars in a single trade, right? This is what I feel. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching me. Take care. See you all tomorrow at the same time, 11 UTC to 14 to 15 UTC. All right. Okay. Take care. Bye bye. Love you all. Signing off, Dragon.